I'm Jason Epperson. This is RV Miles, and it's time for the latest in RV and camping news. Well, the federal government shutdown has ended and the process of reopening closed federal recreation facilities has begun. We didn't see a whole lot of outdoor recreation facilities shut down. Most of the major national parks were open, but their visitor facilities and tours and such were all closed. Those are all in the process of returning to normal operations. The biggest campground closures we covered came late in the shutdown from the Army Corps of Engineers Mobile District, which covers most of Alabama and parts of Georgia, Mississippi, and Florida. The district released a statement today that it will begin reopening parks and recreation areas that were closed during the lapse in federal appropriations, effective immediately. But staff will need to complete required safety inspections and prepare sites for public use. Reopening timelines will vary by location. Most day use areas are expected to reopen to visitation this weekend. The district canceled camping reservations as far out as April, maybe beyond. So if you have plans in the affected areas, check on your reservations. In the continued wake of the controversy over fifth wheel frames and excessive frame flex and frame failure that has mired the Grand Design brand name over the last couple of years, the company has introduced a new frame platform for its fifth wheels. According to a press release, Grand Design RV's new Omega frame, engineered by Lippert Components, will be standard on reflection, solitude, influence, and momentum models. No word yet whether this is a Grand Design exclusive thing or if it's one of those things that happens often in the industry with components, especially from companies like Lippert, where Grand Design might have it exclusive for a year and then other brands can use the frame. I don't know that information as of yet. Grand Design says the new frame is part of its ongoing effort to reduce owner maintenance, improve handling, and increase long-term reliability, complementing other recent upgrades like its new seamless composite roof system and standard MORRIDE independent suspension. Grand Design says the Omega frame incorporates several structural improvements designed to exceed current industry standards, including thicker steel and additional fasteners throughout the chassis, along with larger lag screws and added adhesives for increased rigidity. Those lag screws have been a particular problem on certain units. There are reinforced stress points identified through third-party automotive engineering analysis and stronger outriggers to better support flooring. Larger gussets will improve stability between the upper deck and main chassis. This is really the area where a lot of the frame issues have happened. Additional cross members will maintain stability on rough roads or tight turns, according to the release, and heavy-duty side plates are compatible with a wide range of pin box options. Grand Design says the upgrades collectively deliver a sturdier ride, better long-term durability, and improved performance under heavy loads. Grand Design will continue to back the Omega frame with its 5-year frame warranty, which debuted as a reaction to the controversy surrounding many reports of frame failures due to excessive flexing. Currently, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating potential safety defects in certain Grand Design fifth wheels. The company is a wholly owned subsidiary of Winnebago Industries. More in a moment, but first, this episode is sponsored by RVMattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. Get a real mattress for your RV instead of the cheap piece of foam that it came with at RVMattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. They sell real mattresses in all the odd sizes RVs require, like short kings, Olympic queens, odd bunk sizes, different thicknesses, and more. Their mattresses are toxin-free, made in their factory in Arizona, and shipped to you vacuum-sealed wherever you are. You just unwrap them and let them expand. They have a 120-night sleep trial, free shipping, and a limited lifetime warranty. But the best part is the RV Miles community gets 30% off, the best deal they ever offer, any day of the year with code RVMiles at RVMattress.com/RVMiles. That's RVMattress.com/RVMiles with code RVMiles at checkout for 30% off. Camping is about to get more expensive in certain areas in Colorado. 6 of 9 Colorado counties asking voters to raise lodging taxes last week saw their measures pass, a sign that many residents in tourism-heavy regions are still willing to make visitors shoulder more of the cost of local services. The ballot questions follow a new state law that increased the maximum county lodging tax from 2% to 6% and expanded how the revenue can be used. Counties can now direct the money not just to housing, childcare, and tourism marketing, but also to public safety and infrastructure. Leaders in places like Chaffee and Routt counties, sorry if I'm saying either of those wrong, say visitor traffic has driven up road maintenance costs, while Park County reports that short-term rentals now account for a growing share of sheriff's office calls. RV Life has introduced a new data-driven Best of the Best Campground Awards, highlighting the most trusted RV parks and campgrounds across North America. Unlike curated lists or editorial rankings, these awards are based entirely on real reviews and trip data from RV Life's massive user community. The winning parks rank in the top 25% of all campgrounds reviewed on the platform, determined through verified ratings, engagement metrics, and recent traveler experiences. Quote, "Trust is the cornerstone of the RV Life community," said an RV Life representative. "This badge is earned through genuine experiences, no hidden algorithms or AI guesswork." RV Life says the goal is to give RVers more confidence when planning trips. Seeing the Best of the Best badge means a campground has consistently delivered strong, reliable guest experiences from verified RVers. As participation grows, RV Life plans to raise the bar each year as what constitutes a Best of the Best campground. GE Profile has released a new compact dishwasher designed for countertop or built-in installation. The flexible space-saving solution is aimed at RVers, tiny home dwellers, or anyone short on kitchen space. The unit fits up to 6 place settings or 24 glasses and can be installed 3 ways: on a countertop connected to a faucet, under a sink, or built into cabinetry using an optional trim kit. It uses just 2 gallons of water per cycle, about 75% less than hand washing. The smart compact dishwasher starts at $599, with the trim kit sold separately for an additional $399. That's a lot for a trim kit. Dealership chain Lazydays RV is officially on its way off the NASDAQ. The company announced it will voluntarily delist its stock around November 28th, following the previously approved sale of nearly all of its assets to RV dealership chain Campers Inn. Once those site-by-site closings wrap up later this month, Lazydays will have no remaining operations and plans to liquidate and dissolve the company, though Campers Inn may still use the Lazydays name on dealerships. General Motors and Allison Transmission are parting ways after nearly a century of shared history. The relationship dates back to 1928, when Allison was still known as the Allison Engineering Company, and GM has long promoted the Allison name on its heavy-duty pickup trucks, equipped with automatic transmissions used behind Duramax diesel and gasoline engines. Allison was once a GM subsidiary, but the company was sold off in 2007. Still, the two brands continued to collaborate. Since 2020, GM Silverado and Sierra 2500 and 3500 HD trucks have carried Allison branding on a transmission that GM engineers build in-house. Allison's role has been to review and validate the design before allowing its name to be used. That arrangement ends on December 31st, 2025. The companies chose not to renew their licensing agreement, meaning GM's 2026 model year HD trucks will no longer feature Allison branding, even though the transmission itself isn't changing. Beginning in January, new GMC Sierra and Chevy Silverado HD trucks will be produced without Allison badging or references in marketing materials. Dealers may continue using existing materials until June 29th of next year, but any unsold trucks still wearing Allison badges after that date must be debranded before sale. According to Car and Driver, GM even plans to retroactively locate unsold trucks with Allison badges and remove the branding. Despite the shift in marketing, the transmissions currently used in GM's heavy-duty pickup trucks will remain the same for now. That's it for this week's RV and Camping News Roundup. Thanks so much for being here. If you got something out of this video, hit the like button. If you want more like it, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.